guys, I'm here again, Aldrin M. We're going to discuss about step-by-step procedure of OS and software application installation. Number 1. Create Windows installation media. If you order Windows 10 for a new PC build, they may send you an installation media. If you don't have a Windows installation media, you can make one. You need a computer with internet access and an 8 gig USB flash drive or 16 gig recommended. You also need to know if the computer you want to install Windows 10 on has 32-bit or 64-bit architecture. You will also need to forecast Windows to get a product key. This can be done before or after the installation. Use the following steps to create a Windows installation media. Insert USB drive with at least 8 gig of space into any computer with internet access. This will wipe any existing data on the USB drive, so be sure to back up any data you want to keep. Click download tool now. Open the media creation tool. File in your web browser or download folder. Click accept. Select create installation media, USB drive, DVD, ISO file for another PC and click next. Select your language, window, edition, and PC architecture and click next. Select USB flash drive and click next. Select your USB drive and click next. Number 2. Back up your files. If you already have a Windows installation on your computer, a new Windows installation may overwrite your files. Back up any data you want to keep before beginning a new Windows installation. You can back up your files to OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, or an external hard drive or USB flash drive. Number 3. Insert the Windows installation media in the computer you want to install Windows on. You can insert the Windows installation media into any free USB port. Number 4. Boot the computer. If the PC is already powered on, restart it using the normal restart procedure of the operating system that is installed on the PC. If it is not yet powered on, press the power button to boot it up. Number 5. Enter the boot menu. Most newer computers have a boot menu you can enter while booting up. The way you enter it is different depending on your motherboard. The most common way to enter the boot menu is to press F10, F11, F12 or F2 or escape as the PC boots up. This boots menu will display a list of drives you can boot from. One. If you are using an older PC that does not have a boot menu, you will need to enter the BIOS while booting up. The buttons you press to enter the BIOS is different from one PC manufacturer to another. It will usually say what buttons you need to press while your computer boots up. You typically need to press F1, F2, F3, escape or delete to enter the BIOS. 2. You may need to be quick about it. You can also reboot your PC into the BIOS from inside the Windows settings menu. Number 6. Select the USB drive. This is the drive that has the Windows installation media. This will boot the PC from the Windows installation media. Once the computer boots from the USB drive, press any key to start the Windows installation process. If you are inside the BIOS settings, locate the option that says boot or boot order priorities or something similar. Change the boot order so that your PC boots from the USB first. Then select the option to save and exit. This will reboot your PC from the USB drive. Number 7. Select your language, time, and currency and the keyboard input and click Next. Use the drop down minus to first select your language, then select your country or region and your keyboard input method, then click Next. Number 8. Click Install Now. It's it's the button in the center of the screen. Number 9. Enter your Windows product key and click Next. If you're already forecast Windows, you can find your license key in your confirmation email. If you have not forecast Windows, click I don't have any key. You need to forecast Windows and active it later on. 10. Select which edition of Windows you want to install and click Next. If you're already forecast Windows, check with which version of Windows you forecast and make sure you click the right version. If you have not yet forecast Windows, check which version you want to install. Different version of Windows have a different price. If you are not sure which version of Windows to install, Windows Home Edition is the most common version of Windows. Number 11. Click the checkbox next to I accept the license terms and click Next. You can read the license term in the window in the center. Click Next when you are ready to continue. Number 12. Click Custom Install Windows Only or Upgrade Install Windows and keep file settings and application. If your computer already has a Windows installation on it, click Update Install Windows and keep file settings and applications. If your computer does not have a Windows installation or you need to reinstall Windows, click Custom Install Windows on. Number 13. Select a drive or partition you want to install Windows on and click Delete if you have multiple hard drives or a hard drive with multiple partitions. Select the partitions you want to install Windows on and click Delete. Be aware that this will erase all data on the drive. Make sure you have backed up all data you want to keep before continuing. This will leave the drive with unallocated space. Number 14. Select a drive with unallocated space and click Next. This will start installing Windows on the drive you selected. The amount of time it takes will depend on the hardware of your computer. Number 15. Remove the flash drive and restart your computer. Once Windows is finished installing, your computer will restart automatically. Remove the USB flash drive so that it does not try to boot from the flash drive again. The first time will boots up, you will need to go through the setup process. Number 1. Locate and download an X files. Number 2. Locate and double click the XS file. It will usually be in your downloads. Number 3. A dialog box will appear. Follow the instruction to install the software. And the last, number 4. The software will be installed. You can now open the application from the Start menu Windows 7 or the Start screen Windows 8.